For those who have grown up with the faces of anime characters such as Goku, Vegeta, or future Trunks, the idea of potentiality, that is to say, the idea that it is possible to improve, to get stronger and better in every possible way, has always been at the heart of our fascination for the Z fighters. The reason, it seems, is that having potential, untold, unknown, and unbound potential is what makes people dream. It is what gives people a sense of realization, a sense of accomplishment through training, dedication, and overcoming hardships in life. The evolution of the Z fighters is, in a way, a mirror to the viewer's self. Not a mirror to reflect one's flaws and weaknesses, but to reflect our own ability to grow and become stronger. That is why, in my humble opinion, potential is superior to strength. The possibility to improve and get better is more important than sheer power and being the best. This is a well-known psychological phenomenon, and many a philosopher has stated that the journey is more important than the destination. The reason why we climb is to reach the hilltop, but what's left for those who reach the top? The only way is down, and down we go, because life is about ups and downs. And that explains why Dragon Ball Z was so successful and so much more compelling than Dragon Ball Super ever was. As a matter of fact, Dragon Ball Super was a complete failure for many reasons, such as the artistic aspect, the storylines, the lack of involving characters, the far-fetched new enemies, but above all, because of the ridiculous power scaling. In DBZ, the Z fighters are humanoid martial artists. They train just like you and I would, for the most part. They are of course gifted with power, mainly untapped, but they remain fathomable. They remain characters we can identify with. And this is where DBS fails. The fighters have now become so strong, especially the main protagonists, Vegeta and Goku, that they hence mingle with the Almighty, the gods and such. They are so strong that they can split the earth in two with a punch. That they have achieved a strength that is so great that they have lost their sense of humanity. None of us can possibly identify with them anymore. They cannot be models anymore, nor can they be a source of inspiration, especially for the younger viewers. They will never leave any long-lasting impression in their mind, unlike the DBZ characters did for the viewers of my generation. DBS will go down in history as a joke and, I bet, will be forgotten as the years pass, just like Dragon Ball GT has, because it has failed to make sense for the viewers. It shows that people are not attracted to sheer strength and power. Being the strongest or one of the strongest in the universe is not appealing. There is no room for danger, nor fear when you get stronger than 99.9% of the population in the multiverse. When the only person that is stronger can raise an entire universe with a snap of the fingers, it makes no sense whatsoever. It is not interesting. Quite the opposite actually. It is boring. And it is a failure. This is why, my friends, DBS has failed, not only to entertain us, but above all, to make us dream, to make the more mature audience feel involved with the storyline and the characters at play. DBS has failed to groom and maintain the characters' humanity, which is so dearly important to define their unique identity. A psychological identity that had shown to be complex and profound throughout Dragon Ball, then Dragon Ball Z. the excessive power that they have now been provided with had them deprived of their soul, and as a result, the characters have become both dull and idiotic. They have become irrelevant as much as the Dragon Ball franchise has become an embarrassment. Now, the question is, what's left for us? What's left for those who have grown up with Dragon Ball Z on screen? What's left for those who have loved the anime so much that they will always mime the instant transmission? Well, we have to learn how to forget, because we have to forget that DBS was even a thing, so that we can remember that Dragon Ball Z, with the Japanese score, of course, is all that matters.